Hello and welcome back, it's Golden Self here, and I just wanted to, we're still here, right where we left last episode, and I have been doing more alchemy. I've created actually a few more potions, and I wanted to talk to you about how I've been doing it. I've decided to, well, you might say, cheat a little bit on these. The process of figuring out all of the ingredients is extremely tedious. Especially because this interface is so difficult to use, to sort, by effects and stuff. It makes it a much more cumbersome experience than I would like, and than you can have in more modern games. So, I think, so what I did is I went onto the UESP.net wiki for Morrowind, and I looked up the ingredients. And there's actually a page, hang on a second, there's a page, it's on the wiki /Morrowind:alchemy_effects, and it lists all of the ingredients by effect, and you can then just look at the ingredients you have, see what you have a lot of. Like, I have a lot of salt rice. I can go in here, I'm looking at it on my phone, go find in page salt rice. And every time I see salt rice, I can look and see if anything else in that category, if it takes me to drain strength, I can look in drain strength and see, okay, Bungler's Bane, ectoplasm. I think I might have just used up on my Bungler's Bane, but ectoplasm I have, right? So I can go and I can make a drain strength potion, but wait, maybe there's something like more useful than drain strength. I can sell drain strength, and that's great. But let's see what else we can do for salt rice. You can do fortifying magicka. If you have an emerald, or stone pipe, we don't really have any. I'm not going to use my emerald on that right now. I'm going to wait till I'm higher level or have more emeralds. You can do restore fatigues. Those are quite common. Like, there's a lot of ingredients that do restore fatigue, because if you think about it, eating restores your fatigue, and that's what you're doing when you're taking a potion, or an elixir, or extract, or whatever. Tincture is another term you often see. But let's see, restore health is another thing you can do with salt rice. You need marshmallow, or we could use cork bulb root. Even though cork bulb root is not the first listed ingredient, we can still make a potion using cork bulb root. And so this is one of the, I already used up on my cork bulb root similarly, in a similar way. But if I look at marshmallow, I don't know if I want more restore health, so I think I'm good for those, and they're not that valuable. At least I don't think they are. And then those are the 4 ingredients you can use. So I'm going to maybe do the drain strength, because I'm guessing that's worth more. Let's take a look, see if I have any more. Let's look for ectoplasm. I'm guessing ectoplasm makes, I don't know, I think the value of the ingredient may have something to do with how, like how valuable how effective the potion you get is, or I'm not sure if it's that or if it's just your skill. We got a potion there, so let's see how good that drain strength potion is that we just made, what it's worth. See, all these are worth 42, and so is this. They've all been worth 42 and not been very good, I guess. I'm not sure how strong they are. I suppose I could try one and see, but it's sort of a waste. I'll just keep plugging at it, getting the levels for alchemy. Let's see where I am on a level here. 7 out of 10. So yeah, okay. So this is almost at 26, and that'll bring it to 8 out of 10, and then it's just going to be, what'll be the next thing that goes up? So what does alchemy go into? Intelligence, okay. And what else have I improved upon? Destruction, that goes into willpower, that's good. Everything is going to be fine. We'll look at all this later. When we level up, we'll decide, we'll look at exactly how many points we gained, and we'll kind of note that which stats leveled up, because I kind of want to keep track of that, and then in case we need to focus on any one thing later. Anyway, that's what's going on here. So I'm gonna continue making potions and come back when I've done so and kind of organized myself a bit, and then we'll head out to Sadrith Mora. So I went and I got all these potions made. I made a whole bunch of restore fatigues that actually took me up to, some of these are actually better now, see value 43, because my alchemy increased, and I actually got 2 alchemy levels, now at 27, which means that we're now at 9 out of 10, which means we got those 2 points went into intelligence. So we'll as a minor skill, so we'll see what matters. So we'll see what becomes of that when that happens. The restore fatigues though. So these are actually going to be kind of useful. Some of these, they are not all the best weight though. See, that's weight is 1.13, and some of them are lighter though. So I don't know. 18 for 47. It seems like a pretty good one, to be honest. 18 for 48. They seem pretty good to me. I don't know. We'll just have to test them out, but I'm not going to take all of them with me. I just came back because I wanted to show you what I have to do now. Getting everything off of the body is great. Putting everything back on is not. There is no way to just transfer all, or like filter everything and then just transfer it or something like that. No. It's just, this is what you got to do. So I'm just going to, obviously not going to show you the whole thing, but I wanted you to see what I have to do here to say that, you know, this method has its downsides. Hoarding ingredients and then using them for your purposes because of this. So I'll join you again soon. Alright, we're back. Just going to show you a quick recap of what we have ended up with. I'm levitating. What we've ended up with. I think these are all my potions. I don't still have any over there, do I? No. So this is everything I've got right now. Well, except for what's in my inventory. I haven't taken everything out. This is what I'm going to run with, and this is what what I'm keeping here. So, since I don't know how well these restore fatigues and stuff are going to work, and I don't really want to waste them, I'm just going to only take a couple with me right now. A couple restore healths that I made. We'll see how well they work in practice. I have the things that I made that I'm going to sell as well. See, that's the thing. I don't really want to sell the restore healths and restore fatigues, because at the moment they're useful. If I stockpile them, they'll all eventually get used. Things like drain speed, I'm not going to use. I don't think you can poison your weapons in this game. I remember reading that at some point, which is a shame, but I would totally use these, but I don't think that it can be done. Probably can be modded, but for now these are just, we're making things like this purely to sell them, because we won't feel bad about doing so. And hopefully at some point different ingredients will produce different values. I thought that could be a thing. I thought that was a thing. I know it is in Skyrim. You know, like some potions that get produced are way more valuable than others because they use more rare ingredients, and these ingredients are more effective. They do their ingredient more. They do their effect more strongly. So that should raise the value, but that may not be how this game works. Alright, so the next thing, there's a siren outside. Alright, I'm gonna go to Caldera, finish selling off some stuff, and then I think that'll be it. We'll head up to Cedrith more. We could spend some time looking around, doing more with the Mages Guild. They probably have more interesting spells they could sell us, various people there. But I think that we're just going to try and change gears completely, and we'll come back to the Mages Guild after we've seen a bit more of what the world has to offer. So, because I know where the Mages Guild quest line leads to, and it's great, and it's one of the last things that we want to complete in the game. So, we need to take our time on it. And there's plenty to see and do in the game. We'll start with the great houses, because they're in many ways, I don't know, we'll just see what significance they have for us. And
what can I do for you, friend?
Go from there. Looks like I'm going to be taking you to Caldera with me. The reason I'm going to Caldera is because I want to sell stuff to Creeper.
How can I help you?
I'm using, I guess, kind of a hybrid approach. I don't have the mark and recall spells yet, so I can't, I believe there's someone in this building who will actually sell me the recall part of it, but I don't know. I guess if I might buy some spells off camera and then come back, I guess. No real need to spend all that time weighing the various options. Quit picking your nose on camera. But then again, I guess that's part of what people watch for, is kind of the strategic element of this, you know, like not just being things moving fast and funny or whatever, but considerations. It's just very hard to make those considerations on camera. You need the money. You have the money, my friend. Alright. So, we were going to sell him the drained personalities. The drains strengths. But yeah, I think that basically I don't want to spend forever making videos on this series. So actually, lightning shield. Nah, sell it, whatever. So I'm gonna cut here and come back when we are just about to go aside with more and see what we find there. Okay, so we got, I think it was 290 gold from Creeper. Not too much, but it's something. Bringing us to, let's just go travel. Bringing us to a grand total now of 3,431. Not too shabby for starting out, but we're gonna need a lot more going forward for training and other things. We're going to make 10 times of this and more. So we're gonna head straight to side with more from here. Here's my plan. Once we join House Telvanni, we'll do sort of a grand tour of all of the different people who can sell us spells right now. I'm gonna look it up, and we'll go to every one of them in an episode and see like, look at all of these people here in the Mages Guild. They can also sell us stuff, right? You can enchant stuff for us. Like, I need to get a handle on who has good stuff. There's tons of spells that we can buy with the money we have right now, and we don't have the money to buy all of the ones that we might want. So we're gonna have to think about this a little bit off camera, and then kind of go do. Well, maybe we won't think about it too much off camera, but we'll at least find out where they all are, and then think about it a little bit. I want to show that discovery process. So I've never been to Overhaul or Sadrith Mora. I had no idea what's here. There's probably a lot to explore. This looks like down to the basement. Oh, here's the Fighters Guild. Interesting. Sort of an integrated approach here, huh? They must have harsh winters or something. It's like everything is inside the building. And here's the door to Wolverine Hall. Interesting. So where does that? Then where does? Then literally big spiral staircase. Where does Imperial Shrine? Interesting. It's very integrated, and door to Wolverine Hall. Okay. Was there something further up? Sure there was. This is the Mages Guild, right? Yeah. Okay, and this way we've got Wolverine Hall again. I think that might be the one we use. And we've got Wolverine Hall. Well, let's check out the trapdoor. This one is a trapdoor. It's apparently not a trapped door. If you were unclear on the distinction, trapped door is somehow the past tense of trapdoor, but not at all the same thing. Nice. Little cloudy, but still atmospheric. Right. There's nowhere we can go from here. We can get maybe a little bit of a look at Side with More. Wow. It's definitely different out here. So, this is Wolverine Hall, an Imperial garrison and kind of outpost in what is a very anti-Imperial territory. That's what someone told me, or I read at some point recently. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run out of levitate. Actually, I can just renew it. Oh, but I failed.
Go ahead,
hello,
Stu.
Archer. No comment. So let's set up and head toward that central building there, I guess. Actually, how do we join House Telvanni? I didn't bring the book with me that tells you how to do it. Also, I don't know what time how my time is doing right now. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take a short break right here and come right back, and I will write exactly where we are, and just hang tight. And we're back. Anyway, so Wolverine Hall, huh? Yeah, so I apparently am about, well, a little over halfway through the video, I guess. I gather. Ooh, the sound. The sound of that torch. A little too much. Sounds more like a flag flapping. Dirty Muriel's Corner Club. Seems like a good place to stop for maybe a drink. Find out a little bit more about the area. Sort of somewhere between the Imperials and the Dunmer of the area here. This little corner club. Let's see what we've got. Ricinia. Never spoken before, and almost everyone. The Telvanni Mouths. Oh, right. These are the guys we need to talk to. See, this is the game. They just, okay, here's an inn. Go talk in the inn, and then you'll find what you need to know. It's not overwhelming at all, this game. I'm telling you. It's common sense. It's just do what you would do if you were an adventurer. Okay, the Telvanni mouths are over at Telvanni Council Hall. For instance, you might go talk over at Wolverine Hall as well. What I was saying here is that as an adventurer, depending on your outlook, if you like the Imperials more, you might talk to someone at Wolverine Hall. My personal approach was to talk to this guy because this area is on some kind of a weird middle ground. Anyway, let's go ask him about that again. In Wolverine Hall, look for Harundi the Nord, Fighters Guild Steward, Procyon Nigilius, Mages Guild Steward, and Onius Outras, Imperial Cult Priest. So we're getting some of the big names in town here. Counselor Mage Lord Master Neloth, wow, lives in Tel Naga, the Wizard Tower. These guys are nuts. And so that's that big thing in the center, is Tel Naga. Big Helend, the Thieves Guild boss, hangs out here at Dirty Miller. Oh, really? She's here, upstairs. And he's in the Thieves Guild too, apparently. What else has he got? Blades, huh? Is he into blades? And he doesn't say whether he is or he isn't. I guess he's not. I guess. I don't really care about the rest of this right now. I mean, there is stuff to ask about Telvanni mouths. Mage Lords are far too busy and important to attend council meetings, so they have representatives called Mouths who attend to council business for them. Mouths are proteges of their wizards, and expected to step into their shoes when their masters die, excuse me. There's no retiring in House Telvanni. Mouths have complete authority to speak for their lords, but they often defer the tough decisions to their masters. Yeah, that's what you would do if you were them. Telvanni Council Hall. I wish I could ask him about that. Where's the Telvanni Council? Hello. Telvanni Mouths? I don't know. If I should probably just go look for it, I guess. Yeah, you don't have anything to say about that. Maybe under a specific place? The Gateway Merchant Inn is all that's open to non-Telvanni. Telvanni kin and retainers stay at Wolverine Hall, housing the Fighters Guild and Thieves Guild, the Imperial Cult Shrine. The Council Hall is the big oh, that's where we're trying to go. It's the big sphere down by the harbor. Okay. The Great Market has many services and tradesmen, and many others are scattered through town. There are 2 corner clubs, Dirty Muriel's for Outlanders, that's us, and Farrah's Hole in the Wall for local Dunmer. Tel Naga is Master Nala's Wizard Tower. Sadrith Mora is an island. There is no road or bridge to the mainland. You want to go west to the mainland. You fly, swim, or water walk. From the docks, ships go to Ebonheart, Tel Branora, Tel Mora, Dagon Fell. The guild guide at the Wolverine Hall, a Mages Guild, is someone we've already met, and they can transport us to Aldrun, Vivek, Caldera, and Balmora for a fee. Okay, excellent. So we learned a little bit about the area. The Gateway, huh? Unless you were a Telvanni retainer or kin, you're not supposed to sleep anywhere in Sadrithmore except the Gateway, the official Telvanni hostel for outsider visitors. In theory, you're not supposed to walk around in Sadrithmore unless you were a Telvanni retainer or kin, unless you have the necessary hospitality papers, maybe it's supposed to be or, unless you have the hospitality papers from the Prefect of Hospitality, Angered Hell, the Dunmer, at the Gateway. In practice, stay out of trouble and you can go where you want and do what you want. Interesting. Well, let's go talk to that person. Well, where is the Gateway and where is this big sphere thing? Ooh, ingredient. Crashweed. Nice. Always good to get some crashweed. I don't have no idea whether it's good or bad. Alright, there's more over there too. A whole new area with a whole bunch of new ingredients for us to plunder. So it's night. It's hard to see. What's over here? Who are you? You're probably just a beggar. Oh no, you're a Vori. I don't know you, what do you want? An acrobat, huh? First, a little advice. Yelena Solarin at the Temple in Molegmar is the most knowledgeable acrobat I know. I didn't say best acrobat. There's others who can leap higher and jump farther, but she can talk acrobat better than any other acrobat I've ever met. This might be, then they're telling you here's a trainer. If you want to learn to jump really high, go talk to this person at the temple in Molegmar, I think. That's what they're saying. Little secret. How do you recognize a Daedric Shrine? Well, they've got long, funny names, like Astronebibi or Zane Tireres. This is hard to say. Some are well-known sites, like Aldsotha and Balfell, and stone and architecture is unmistakable. Big, dark, gray-green stone ruins, funny angles, funny markings, and patterns on the stone. Weird oval crooked doors, and inside all funny angles. Great. Pardon me. Yeah, it isn't easy. Just go to the skeeziest bars in town. So what's over here? Looks like some kind of official looking building, so maybe a shop? You're a guard.
Leave me.
Oh, what? That's not his face. It's a... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's wearing a helmet. Well, I gotta admire the House Telvanni visual lexicon. Balin Vendu, monk.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Yeah, I don't like me much. You're a monk? Big Land? I don't have to tell you anything. Oh, you work in the Thieves Guild, huh? Alright, whatever. Gateway? What about, Dunmer? What about Zedmore? Just the generic info about Sedwithmore. Alright, whatever. Whoever you are, we don't care. I thought, like, a monk might be... like, kind of like the fighting class of a monk, you know? Like the bare-handed, style. Might be like some kind of aesthete. Or not aesthete. Ascete. Aesthetic lifestyle. So we got some houses. Not that much time left in this video. We gotta get to that council house. This is what it's called. The council house. Look at this. Beautiful night. I wish I had the firmament with me. Oh, it's not quite clear enough, though, to satisfy me. Alright. They said it was down by the harbor. I want to check out that building, too. It looks really cool. And it probably has people who are significant. What kind of shop is this? This is Farah's Hornwall. Okay. And we've got the outside marketplace here. Ah. That's some kind of a big, magic-looking building. Yeah, that's a sphere, alright. Check out the architecture in this town. It's like all knobbly wood and holy shit. The ship, it doesn't appear to be rocking or anything, bobbing up and down. But hey, it's a ship. Telvanni Council House entry. Uh oh. Looks like a table mesh didn't load. So it's just going to use a default object marker error.nif for the mesh. Okay. That's what I think that error message says. And what is this? Oh. Okay. Hello. Someone in particular. If I liked you better. Oh, you really don't like me, do you? Delane Arvel.
I can already tell I'm not going to like this.
Jerk. So there's more in there. There's some side rooms, but if I had to guess, you know how castles work in video games, or like places of government in general, I guess probably work like this. You moved up the center of it to get to important people, and there they are, a bunch of important people. Who are you? You're Felisa Olesen. Mouth, Mistress Thorana. I speak the words of my patron. Mistress Thorana can be difficult at times. Be very careful if you must speak with her. Okay. Mouth. Speak the words of my patron. She's the same thing. She is my patron and I am her mouth in the council. If you have personal business with her, you may find her in Telmora. Okay. How about you? Purple. We've got red, blue, purple, and green here, and gold. And two people are apparently missing, I guess? They're not on their dioceses. Whoops. That's gonna kinda do it, but let's see what this guy has to say, and we will finally join House Telvanni. I am the mouth of the Archmagister. Ooh. Gothrin. Archmagister Gothrin is my patron. If you have business with him, you may find him in Tel Arun. Well, let's see about House Telvanni. Perhaps you would like to join House Telvanni. I would. Yes, you may be a worthy candidate. Would you like to join? I want to join. Are you certain? Remember that once you join, you cannot join any other great house. Perhaps you would like to hear our rules. Let's hear the rules real quick. We trust all members of House Telvanni to use their own judgment. I like them. If you steal from another Telvanni but still live, then clearly you deserve whatever you stole. Murdering your opponents by magic or treachery is the traditional way of settling disputes. If you win, then clearly your argument has more merit. You may be expelled, as in any other great house, but most Telvanni will not care or even know about it. Does this appeal to you? Oh, this is totally my thing. You are now a member of House Telvanni. Welcome, hireling Golden Self. When you're ready, speak with me about your chores, your advancement, and House Telvanni. By the way, when I say this is my thing, I mean this is my character's thing. I'm not saying that I never play good guys or righteous paladins or whatever, but man, let's just say it's a little more rare in this series. When you're ready, speak with me about your chores. Okay. Archmagister Gothrin has some questions for Baladas Demnevani. Will you speak with Baladas and ask him 3 questions? But what 3 questions are they? Find out next time on The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This person won't even make eye contact with me, which is terrible. They have a little bit of leeway considering that they're frozen in time, but still, it's insulting and rude. People in this town are rude, and in general, but I'm not rude, and neither are you. And you know what people who are polite do? They like, comment, subscribe, and leave some feedback. They tell me how I'm doing. They maybe give me some advice on alchemy. It's clearly not my strong suit at the moment, but we'll get there. We will learn and keep going. But thank you very much for watching. We finally joined House Telvanni, and look at this crazy room that we're in. They are a weird group of people that we're going to get to know very well. I hope I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. And if so, please join me next time. Bye bye.